The suspected University of Idaho murderer will appear in front of a judge and the world today in Monroe County, Pennsylvania. 28-year-old suspect Bryan Kohberger will appear this afternoon at an extradition hearing. As Law&Crime Network reported, Kohberger was arrested in the early morning hours of Friday at his parents' home in Albrightsville, Pennsylvania. More recently, though, Kohberger was a PhD candidate at Washington State University. His apartment there in Washington is not a far drive from the University of Idaho and the off-campus home where 4 students were found brutally stabbed to death in November. For weeks, we had little information about that case. No leads, no arrests, and no real information, except that investigators were searching for a white Hyundai Elantra. We can now confirm that a white Elantra was seized while Kohberger's parents' home was being investigated. As for Kohberger's family, we have learned that Kohberger's father recently flew from Pennsylvania to Washington State to drive with his son across the country back here to the East Coast. In that more than 2,000-mile drive, Kohberger's father said he didn't notice anything suspicious about his son or anything off. Kohberger's family has since released a statement, though, saying they're sending remorse to the families of the victims and are hoping that this case can play itself out in the legal system. As for Kohberger's public defender, he believes that his client will soon be exonerated. He says that he's not fighting the extradition, meaning he could soon be back in Idaho as early as this evening. It's at that point that Kohberger will appear in front of a Latah County judge, and a now sealed affidavit will likely be unsealed. As for the extradition hearing this afternoon, it's not expected to last very long, but cameras are not allowed inside. I will be inside the courtroom and bring you the latest details as they unfold. Reporting in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, Sierra Gillespie, Law&Crime Network.